right now, let's talk about my man Kendrick Perkins, who believes ESPN, his network, should do a better job of promoting Jokic. 2 months after appearing to shift the MVP conversation away from Jokic, now Kendrick Perkins has turned over a new leaf and says ESPN must do a better job of promoting the Denver Nuggets superstar. One of the biggest narratives surrounding this season's NBA playoffs and finals has been the national media's neglect of the Nuggets. One of the best names in sports, Nuggets, love it. And Jokic, despite him coming off back-to-back MVP awards. And what's messed up about this, let's be real. Let's stop down already, damn it. That dude won the MVP, came back, won another MVP, and then came back and played better on a better team. And then that's the year he can't win MVP. Why? Because we just figured out he white. Or we figured out he ain't from America. Or what the hell Kendrick Perkins and other people were saying. Let's talk about what they were saying. So ESPN has obviously been one of the biggest culprits, force-feeding this audience headlines and debate topics centered around LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers, even in the days after they were swept by Denver. Broomsticked by Denver, right? Broomstuck. I even like that one better. Perkins is now the most recent person to criticize ESPN for those programming decisions. Hey, better late to the party than never showing up, right? So I ain't mad at Kendrick, big Perk. But Monday, Perkins made his first ever appearance on the Pat McAfee show. Told y'all his show wasn't gonna change for the worse. He already got Kendrick Perkins on there. See, y'all better show some love to Pat McAfee and his transition. Even though some of you fans have made some of the most amazing points of why y'all think he sold out. And even I gotta admit, y'all points kind of make some sense. But on that show, the first of probably many appearances we know that's coming because they're now colleagues at ESPN, Perkins was asked about Jokic and does he deserve to be on national TV more than he is? Quote, absolutely. Let me say that, Perk. Absolutely. He should be, right? He is the most skilled center to ever touch the damn basketball. Okay. One, Hakeem Olajuwon somewhere just felt a little itch. Hakeem Olajuwon somewhere said, what'd you just say? Like we talk about defense too, or don't do that to Hakeem. And two, I hate overcorrections. I am the hater of overcorrections. If you messed up, just get back to a neutral place, reset yourself, and that's it. Don't go from here, skip neutral, and go way over here. He the most skilled center ever. So if he was the most skilled center ever, how come he can't win a third MVP in a row? You act like he didn't deserve it, like he didn't play better. And probably even outplayed. I ain't gonna say it, Embiid, y'all said it. Okay, so he's the most skilled basketball center we've ever seen. Woo, high praise. But we are to blame. There you go, Perk. And that's us as the media, us at the network, ESPN, because we should do a better job of promoting and marketing him. And he should be on TV. We shouldn't have to be waiting to the NBA Finals to be able to appreciate Jokic. We got to do a better job, including myself, of actually marketing him. Let's talk about the Lakers and LeBron James and Jason Tatum, and more talk about Jokic, period. Let me stop down right there, because that sounds like my wife. I always catch her. I call myself the pronoun police. Pronoun police, pull over. Now, when you do something wrong, I need to hear a lot more I's than we's and us's. You know, like my wife do something wrong, she'd be like, yeah, we need to do better. I'm like, you messed up. I need to hear an I right now, as Coach will always say. When we win, we won. When we lose, you did something to help us lose. Don't be talking about everybody else when we lose. Talk about everybody else when we win it, right? So I caught the pronouns here with Perkins. Perkins kept saying, yeah, we as a network, us as a network, us in the media. Man, you got a mic, say it. Like, ain't nobody force feeding you to talk about Embiid only. So crazy, right? So hearing Perkins speak so glowingly of Jokic now is interesting, considering that big debate he sparked earlier this year. We know when he was the favorite to win it all, and all of a sudden, he started to lean into the voters that held a bias against the league's black players, right? And he was the favorite to win it all of that time before we injected, or I should say inserted, or I should say, bam, played the race card on that one. This was misplayed in this respect. So in the following weeks, all of a sudden, MVP favorites shifted. Of course, like everything else shifts when people go out there and pander. And it went from, all right, Jokic is playing better than he did when he was the MVP. And the other time he was the MVP. And his team is better to, go take that Embiid. Now, where is Embiid right now? Can't really take it away from Embiid, but they shouldn't have taken it away in perception from Jokic just based on ethnicity, race, background. Come on, y'all, do better. All right, so it's kind of funny to see the 180 that's happening right here. But do y'all agree with Perkins' take is a real question? Well, Pat McAfee had to insert his little joke in there. He said, well, Perk, the reason why you won't see him on TV more is because he's white. I know that. And just had to go to you, Perk, for that little jab right there. So y'all agree with Perk? Huh? Y'all think he needs to be on TV more? Duh. You think Perk needed to take a little more accountability? Duh. Yes, obviously. So being the main reason why everybody looked this way and now all of a sudden doing a complete 180, that's fine. But own up to the fact that you did switch it up on us and switched it up now to give Jokic his love. Love it. Accountability, I guess.